Oh my gosh, okay. I cannot believe I'm sitting down about to film this video. Oh my gosh. Breathe. Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see by the title, you may or may not know what this video is gonna be about, but I am super excited because I am coming out with my very first makeup collection. This has literally been one of my dreams. I literally was like, you know what? One day I'm gonna make it happen, and I did it. I made it happen with Tatianna Anesa Cosmetics. If some of you guys don't know, I own my own cosmetic line. It's called Tatianna Anesa Cosmetics. I launched my business in May of 2020, and I took a step back and I was like, you know what? Let me take a couple of months. I want to rebrand. I want to do different things. I want to come out with more products, different products. I just wanted to take my time and put my everything into my brand, and that's what I did. I took time off. I literally did everything that I could to make today happen, and I'm so excited to be sharing with you guys this collection. And a lot of you guys have been guessing what I'm coming out with. I kind of sneak peeked 2 products recently on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me over there, definitely check it out because I'm always posting like sneak peeks and like different things like that on my Instagram. It's always linked down below. But oh my god, I don't even know where to start. I just need to like breathe because like this is, I'm just so happy. I'm so excited. I'm wearing all the products that I'm going to be talking about today. Right now, the theme of this collection that I'm launching is called the NOLA collection. If some of you guys don't know, I am from New Orleans, Louisiana, and I love my city. I think my city is filled with so much creativity, so much diversity. It's literally a gumbo pot. It's just a ton of different cultures and people coming together. I think the people make the city, to be honest. And I always said whenever I come out with a collection or an eyeshadow palette, I want it to be inspired by New Orleans. I want people to know where I come from, get a feel of the city. So I am so excited to be showing you guys my very first eyeshadow palette. Literally was a whirlwind of emotions, a whirlwind of like ups and downs, and it's finally here. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you guys the NOLA palette. Oh my god, I'm showing it on camera. This is so freaking exciting. Woo! Okay. This is my eyeshadow palette. It is the NOLA palette, and I am wearing it on my eyes today. I worked with my graphic designer to create a palette that just had that like smoky, kind of sultry kind of feel, giving me very much like the originals, you know, vibes. You guys know, if you guys watch the Vampire Diaries, then you know what I'm talking about. Just like the nightlife, mysterious life of New Orleans. And that's what I did with the cover of the palette. All of the ingredients and stuff is on the back of the palette. I don't think this could have went any other way. I love it. Black, white, and gold are my favorite colors of all time. So you guys are going to see in this collection a lot of the colors. Everything just goes together. Everything is just, it just goes together. Hence why I'm wearing this. Like it just goes, and I just love the feel of it. So I know you guys are probably like, girl, show us the inside. Show us what it looks like. And okay, I want to show you guys. So all of the palettes come in this cute little sleeve. It just matches the outside of the palette. So you get, it's just the same thing. You can keep it, you can throw it away. It's up to you. But the ingredients are also on the back of the actual palette. This one's mine, you guys. I did pick up the not so abused palette because I have been using it. So this one is mine. It is used. It's not a new one. I should have picked up a fresh one. But you know, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Let's show you guys the inside. Okay. Here it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the NOLA palette. These are the shades inside of the palette. I am so obsessed with these shades. We're gonna get into all of the shade names and all that good stuff and everything. Something that I really love, like what, I love the whole palette, but I think my favorite detail of this palette is that under the mirror, it says dedicated to my city. And This palette is dedicated to New Orleans. This is a New Orleans themed palette. I wanted to create something different, something I haven't seen, and this is just literally my dream palette. I am obsessed with it. For my first one, I'm so happy and proud of just everything and how it came out. We're gonna get into the shades. We're gonna dive into the shades, and we're gonna talk about the shade names and the process. I'm gonna tell y'all all that because I have literally all of my process and me picking out my shades, picking out the shade names. So the first shade in the palette is called Where Ya At. So this right here is a matte white shade. So it is a really, really pigmented, vibrant white. I named this Where Ya At because in New Orleans, whenever, that's literally what we say. Like, we don't say where are you, or we don't say that in New Orleans. We say where you at, like where you at, where you going. Everyone that lives in New Orleans has their own slang. We all understand it. Okay, so the next shade in the palette is called Who Dat. It is a really gorgeous, shimmery, pigmented, goldeny gold, and I named it Who Dat because the New Orleans Saints is our football team here, and that's like their slogan. That's just what, it's just what we say. It's like, who dat? Like whenever they make a touchdown, who dat? So I wanted to name that shade Who Dat in honor of the New Orleans Saints and what we always say. The next shade is called the 504. This one is a really shimmery, icy shade. I love me a nice shimmery, icy shade. Something that will look gorgeous as an inner corner highlight or just all over the lid, which is a shade in the crease. That's your shade right here. I think it's absolutely beautiful and I'm obsessed. So the next shade in here is a nice shimmery, really, really pretty, corally, almost like sky blue. And this shade is called Hurricane because, of course, in the South, that's what we get. We get hurricanes, they come, it's literally hurricane season right now. That's just a part of our city, it's a part of our culture, we get them. Next shade in here is called Beignets. If you guys don't know, Cafe du Monde, beignets, oh my gosh. Okay, so this shade right here is like a donut shade. It's like a transition shade. I love using the shade Beignets to kind of clean up the edges of my shadow that I blended out in the crease. I love Beignets. Beignets are so good. They are literally a powdered donut. Let's just be real. They're a powdered donut without the hole, but they just taste better than a donut, and it's topped with powdered sugar. If you guys have seen trying to think of something pretty generic. I'm gonna put a picture on the screen so you guys know what a beignet looks like. But if you guys have seen The Princess and the Frog, Tiana in the beginning of the movie was handling beignets. I know it's cartoon, but that's literally a beignet. That's what it looks like. Next shade is called Fleur de Lis, and I have two Fleur de Lis on the front of the palette right here, and this is a pressed glitter. Now, I personally love glitters. I'm gonna say that there are two pressed glitters in this palette, but I have my reasons for it. First off, I do wanna say these pressed glitters are pressed very hardly, which is a good thing because one, it will not get all over your palette, which I love. It's not like a loose pressed glitter to where if you put it on your eyes, which definitely tread lightly, use glitters at your own risk. I love to put them on my eyes, but I always use a glitter glue. I highly recommend using a glitter glue with any pressed glitter in any palette that you use. So Fleur de Lis is just this really gorgeous symbol. It's really, really beautiful. This is what it looks like. And it's gold, and I mean, you can put it's different colors, but gold is the normal thing, and it's just this really gorgeous, shiny symbol, and I had to make it a pressed glitter. I thought about not having a gold pressed glitter in here and just using Fleur de Lis with Who Dat, but it just needed that shiny aspect. I do have Fleur de Lis all on the lid. It's really, really shiny, gorgeous pressed glitter. I'm obsessed. Next shade in here is called Nolans, which is something that we say, instead of just saying New Orleans, we just say Nolans. We just put it together and literally, I'm telling you how we have our own slang. But yeah, so I wanted to name that this really gorgeous, I wanted a yellow in this palette. I didn't really want it to be super, super yellow, but it ended up being this yellow, gold, brown, mustardy kind of color. So that was just perfect for the city. So the other pressed glitter in the palette is called Mardi Gras. Okay, so a lot of people know that we are known for Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday. It's crazy. It's the crazy time. And of course, Mardi Gras, if you haven't been before, It's just a bunch of like glitter and sparkle and over the top, like extravagant looks. Like you literally go all out for Mardi Gras. Like if you don't go all out, like girl, like people get their nails done, their hair done, like literally everything. They get their makeup done. Like Mardi Gras is like the party. Like it's just our city's party. Even for parade season, like we have a parade season leading up to Mardi Gras, and it's just filled with so much like glitter and sparkle and glam, you know. And Mardi Gras is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous purple pinky pressed glitter. My mother and my little cousin love this shade. They always say that shade's so gorgeous. Like it's pretty, and I think this is one of the shades that definitely make this palette what it is. The next shade is called Bourbon Street because of course in the French Quarters I needed to name, like Bourbon Street is like iconic. Everyone knows Bourbon Street. I had to name this like dirty this dirty brown. I just wanted to name this dirty brown Bourbon Street. It kind of resembles bourbon, like the color almost, but like this just definitely resembles that. The next shade is called Bayou because of course we live near a swamp. We always got bugs, snakes, everything. So I wanted to name like this gorgeous shade Bayou. Trust me, I grappled with a ton of different shades. Like this is like me going through all of my shades and stuff, like just picking different color stories. And I tried it with green and I just was like, I'm not feeling this green. I need something with a little bit more bluey green, like seafoamy almost. And this is the color that I ended up with and I love it. It's one of my favorite colors in this palette. The next shade is called King Cake, which also kind of correlates to Mardi Gras because when parade season comes, that's when the king cakes roll out. I'm gonna insert a picture on the screen for you guys. So it literally looks like a king cake. I really, really love this really deep plummy purple. I have it all throughout my crease today. It's stunning. Okay, it's stunning. And then lastly we have the Quarters, which is named after the French Quarters. It's a black because the nightlife in the French Quarters is literally where it's at, and obsessed. And it is a very pigmented black. Like it is, girl, it's a pigmented black. She is really pigmented, so literally the littlest dab is enough. Like you can use it to smoke out your bottom lash line, do a like nice smoky wing, just put it in the crease, darken up any look. Of course, I feel like personally, I say this a lot on my channel, but whenever I'm like reviewing a new palette or something, I always feel like a palette needs a black. I don't care if I have 50,000 blacks in my collection, every palette needs a black to complete it in some kind of way. Some palettes, they can do without a black, but at least like a really deep color to darken up the crease is much needed in a palette. So in the NOLA palette, we have a black and a white, so the possibilities are literally endless. This palette does retail for $22. Super excited, okay? Super excited. Let's talk the next product in the collection. So this I did sneak peek on my Instagram, you know, and a lot of people were commenting and DMing me and like, girl, is that what you're coming out with? And I was like, yes, but there's more. So the next product is also a palette. It's not an eyeshadow palette, but it is the Get Lit highlighter palette. So I know you guys are like waiting for blush. Like trust me, y'all know how I feel about blush. It's coming, okay? But right now the Get Lit was just perfect for this collection because, you know, blushes are more pinky, you know, like it's just this more pinky, mauve-y kind of vibe. And there's a different like time that I want to release that. But right now with the NOLA palette, I feel like golds and shimmer is just like where it's at. It's just like what this palette needed to complement it in this collection. So we have the Get Lit highlighter palette. We have all of the ingredients on the back and all the information that you need. It comes in a sleeve. With this particular palette, the writing is kind of raised and textured. I kind of wanted it to feel like someone wrote on the palette. Like I wanted it to feel like writing. And that's literally what it feels like and what it looks like. If you could see very, very closely, it looks like someone wrote this. But I'm obsessed with it. So the palette in the inside looks just like this. Oh my gosh, these are so stunning. I love these shades. There's literally something in this palette for every single person. If you love highlighter, you will love this palette. And when I tell you guys, this formula is so blinding. Like, it is so freaking blinding. It's crazy. Like, I have to literally tread lightly when I use this because it is so pigmented and so blinding. Of course, on the nose, I go ham, but I'm telling you guys, like, it's like literally, it's blinding. The first shade is called Moonlight, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's this gorgeous, like, icy kind of shade. Named Moonlight after my boyfriend because that's what I call him. This color literally resembles Moonlight. I think it's really, really gorgeous. It's super, super icy. I love to use this color as like an inner corner highlight, and I can do it right now because I'm like, girl, you ain't got no inner corner highlight on? Oh, girl. I think it's just a really, really gorgeous as an inner corner highlight. Next shade is called Rosé, and it's still kind of icy, but it has a hint of pink in it. This I like to use as a brow bone highlight or things like that whenever I do like a nice pink kind of look. I named this shade Rosé after my cute little Yorkie girl. Her name is Callie Rosé, and this reminded me of Rosé. Rosé is like Rosé is my favorite. So I had to name this shade after her. The next shade is called She's Lit. It's this really, really golden kind of champagne shade. Super cute. I love it. It's blinding as hell, and every time I wear it, I be like, girl, she lit. The next shade is called Honey Glaze. I named the shade Honey Glaze because it literally looks like honey to me. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it just looks so stunning on deeper complexions. Literally so stunning. The next shade is called Bronzed Goddess. I love to use this shade. This is the shade I'm actually wearing today on my face. I just love how it just melts into the skin. I love using this shade in particular because it goes so well with like blush like I'm wearing today. Like, the two just complement each other so well, and I'm obsessed with it. Last shade in this palette is called Dripping Gold because it literally looks like melted gold. So I love this palette. If you love highlighter, this is the palette for you. This does retail for $17. I'm obsessed, and both of these palettes do come with a mirror in them. Y'all know, I'm always talking about I need a mirror in my palettes. Like, I always say that, and what would I look like not having a mirror in my palettes? Like, exactly, I know, right? So I had to have a mirror in both of those, but both of those are literally my babies. I'm obsessed. So the next product is a new lip gloss formula. It's a new lip gloss that I'm coming out with. It's the Luxe Gloss formula, and I'm obsessed with these. I'm coming out with 3 new shades. Of course, down the line, I'm gonna add more shades and more colors to this particular formula. I do already have like my squeeze tube glosses on my site, but these right here are so cute. Look at the packaging. Can we just talk about how cute the freaking packaging is? So it just says Tatianna Anesa Cosmetics. It's matte black, very much going with the vibe of the rest of the collection. You have the ingredients on this side, and then on the other side you have the directions. In case you guys are wondering, these are vegan and cruelty free. It's like a must for me. So the first shade I'm coming out with is called Gold Digger. So okay, I know it's pink. It is pink, okay, but it is a slight tinted pink. I came out with this gloss because I feel like this gloss is for people that love like clear glosses which want a hint of pink. It's super, super subtle, and that's literally this gloss. It's a subtle, subtle, subtle hint of pink. That's the one I'm wearing on my lips today. Smells like strawberries. Literally love the smell of this one. This one smells like strawberries. I think it's super cute. The packaging, oh, I love the packaging. It's literally this all matte packaging with a frosted bottle. I'm obsessed. We have the shade name on the bottom. The next shade I'm coming out with is the shade Solar. This one is a really, really, really gorgeous brownish nude gloss. This one is super stunning. I think a lot of people are gonna love this gloss because it literally will go with any look. This is like the gloss that I use for my everyday looks. In my last video, this was the gloss that I was wearing. So yeah, girl, that girl gloss was popping. And then the last gloss is so stunning and beautiful on deeper complexions. This one's for y'all. This one's for y'all. Like, this gloss is called Mocha, and it looks like the color mocha. Like, it is absolutely beautiful. It is this rich, chocolatey brown shade. You guys are going to love this gloss with a brown lip liner. I got y'all. Like this is your gloss, okay? This is your girl. And Mocha is absolutely stunning, especially so perfect for the fall time. Mocha and Solar both smell like vanilla, like they have that like cakey kind of smell. Oh, it's so yummy. All of these glosses will retail for $8 each. So I'm not done. I have one more product in this NOLA collection. This one's really very on trend and I'm obsessed with it. I love fluffy brows. Like today, like my brows are pretty fluffy. I love this fluffy brow look. So this product right here is the TAC Brow Wax. I love this product. This is one of those products where all you have to do is just spritz it with water or setting spray and then take your little spoolie, rub it in there. You don't need a lot of like water or setting spray at all. Just take a little, whip it in the wax. It's kind of like brow soap too. It's literally brow soap and brow wax and just, you know, fluff them up. I love this so much, especially this one because I like to do this after I've done my makeup and I just go back into my brows and kind of like fluff them up and make them a little bit more natural, and I love it. It's really cute. I love it. Definitely holds my brow hairs. If you have even more thicker brow hairs than me, you will love this product. This product does retail for $9. If you've never tried this product before and you're interested in picking it up, just know on the back there are directions for you on how to use it. And then also each of the brow soaps come with a little spoolie. This was the whole NOLA collection. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed, you guys. I'm obsessed with this. This is literally everything that I wanted for my first makeup collection. I'm super excited. I can't wait for people to get their hands on these products. If you guys want to see an in-depth tutorial on this eye look, definitely let a girl know, because you know, I got you. You know I'm down to do it. I really put my everything into this brand. It's my baby. I just want to create different products for different people at an affordable price. I want to touch everyone. I want there to be a product for every single person. I do have other products on my site right now. This whole collection will be launching this Thursday. I know that's super soon. I can't wait. I have been holding on to this secret for a long time and I just really want the world to get to touch and use these products because I literally stand behind all of them. I love them so much. I'm just super excited. If you want to buy the whole NOLA collection, I'm definitely going to have the whole NOLA collection on the site and you guys could kind of save a little bit by buying the whole collection as well. But if not, each of these items will be available for individual purchase. That is my reveal video. Wow, my first one. That is crazy. I'm super happy and excited. And yeah, okay, so I'm gonna end this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.